Punk can rule over any era in WWE.
Rebellious, hard-headed, venomous. Just a few of the words you could use to describe both CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin. But which of them is the biggest, the baddest, the best? Tonight, Austin and Punk aim to find out in a no-holds-barred match. This no-holds-barred stipulation, who do you think it favors? CM Punk or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
My money would normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping mud holes in the competition. But CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up the most dastardly, ingenious ways to utilize this stipulation and put Stone Cold in a world of hurt.
Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than CM Punk connects with a Uranagi,
and he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Ooh, man.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
What an axe handle.
Going straight to the top turnbuckle. He's headed to the top now.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
making a hasty retreat to the outside. Some may consider this an act of cowardice.
From the top. You gotta be kidding me! No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Taking this fight back into the ring. Two men fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has often been a straight-edge antagonist. And Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two would probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities that completely align. Both Punk and Austin are steadfast in their beliefs. They both love to fight more than anything and stand tall as icons of their respective eras.
It's almost like if they weren't so stubborn, they'd make the perfect tag team. Now pulling a pin out of nowhere, tiny hook, small package.
He kicks out with force.
He didn't even let the ref start the count. Boom! CM Punk wanted to fight, and Austin's starting to bring him one.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Austin, no signs of either combatant backing down.
Ooh, this is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Just emptying everything they've got now.
Boom! Boom!
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury and this bloodthirsty crowd.
Nothing pretty about this, just a good old Donnybrook here. And just like that, the scales were imbalanced.
Taking the brutal route and annihilating his opponent and the table. Oof.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need...
Oh, this is what you get. He had that coming.
There's press. And here's Austin looking to end it right now. Not quite enough to put him away. Uh-oh.
Escape just in time. And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Got flipped upside down there.
Uh-oh. Solid bit of defense on his part there.
And Austin's plans fail there. Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the others' contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who can forget when Austin came out of retirement and defeated Kevin Owens in a main event battle at WrestleMania 38, which was also CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Down with a GTS. Is it enough for Punk? Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into...
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Different in-ring styles for these two men. Punk has been thrown with the strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. He's eyeing the 3 count here.
Stone Cold comes out on top. CM Punk has been defeated.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve.
This is it. No holds barred between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Talk about hard-headed competitors who insist on playing by their own rules. Austin and Punk would be a tag team made in heaven if either of them could stand working with somebody else.
But sometime,
Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
face first into the chair, and CM Punk is in control.
CM Punk somehow managing to exceed Stone Cold's intensity.
And he heads back into the ring. He's setting his table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night. Still fighting back. Look at him go. Fights back against Stone Cold. Two men fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has often been a straight-edge antagonist, and Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two would probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities that completely align. Both Punk and Austin are steadfast in their beliefs. They both love to fight more than anything and stand tall as icons of their respective eras.
It's almost like if they weren't so stubborn, they'd make the perfect...
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
What an axe handle. Something we've discussed before is that Punk...
Blast off! Tremendous impact.
The rattlesnake's being picked apart.
Punk has Austin right where he wants him and is not letting up.
excellent opportunity for Austin to shift the momentum.
Could be exactly the fire starter the Rattlesnake needs. Punk staying the course, keeping up the fight, inching ever closer to taking down Austin. Jawbreaker! Call it Dennis.
Strong counter from Punk. Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the Rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know a few illegal moves that are normally grounds for disqualification? Well, tonight he's got them in his back pocket to snare an unsuspecting Rattlesnake. Oh, what an axe handle. Spinning kick to the gut.
My God, guys. Punk's got Austin at his limit. The Rattlesnake is in deep trouble. When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need 1 or 2 moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into...
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Stone Cold looking to power up his opponent.
Oh, God, the crimson is flowing. He's seriously hurt now.
And walking it dry.
Sidewalk slam! Almost drove him through the ring.
When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to. In order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best. And CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to secure a win.
Stops the kick. Oh, Thesz press and then Thesz press.
Here we go. He thinks this is it.
Kick out right away by Punk. Still going.
Austin. Able to parry that one.
A consistent attack here from Austin.
Punk has no answer for Austin's pure aggression right here.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep.
Is that enough to take out Austin? Jawbreaker! Call it Dennis.
I expected this match to be hellacious, but Punk and Austin are truly outdoing themselves.
Yeah, this is a level of intensity we do not often get to see.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
I don't care what they say, nothing good ever comes from getting the tables.
And now Austin backs into the ring.
Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
effect of that axe handle. Stalking from above.
Axe hand. This could be it. Austin with the cover. Shoulders up before two.
Incredible resilience this deep into the match.
Stepping out of the ring here.
What an axe handle.
Russian leg sweep.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Perched up top. Good Lord, taking flight.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
A body part working the arm. Stone Cold, not even a little close to backing down here. He wants this fight on the outside.
Says press, and now raining down multiple blows on his opponent.
Austin knows he has to hit Punk with his highest caliber offense.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Shoulders down. Is this it?
Stone Cold comes out on top. CM Punk has been defeated.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve.
Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves,
Perched up top. Whoa, look out. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Oh, he apparently had his eyes on that table.
Oh, what an axe handle. When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold... Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, he's facing perhaps the best of that era, and Austin is in the best shape of his life for this battle.
I question Stone Cold's usage of the time travel terminology, but there's no denying that he knows how to brawl, how to fight with attitude. If Punk can overcome Austin in a no-holds-barred scenario, there will be no doubt that Punk can rule over any era in WWE.
there's no holds-barred stipulation. Who do you think it favors? CM Punk?
Normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping mud holes in the competition. But CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up the most dastardly, ingenious ways to utilize this stipulation and put Stone...
Shoulders down, this could be it. Shoulders up.
Keeping a loss at bay for now. Got him in the corner now.
Counter by CM Punk. Boom, what impact. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Hockey stick in hand, and he looks ready to take a penalty.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Austin is just stomping Punk down without any hesitation.
And this one could be moving to ringside.
Now trampling the opposition.
Two men fighting right now. They could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk is often been a straight edge antagonist. And Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two would probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities that completely align. Both Punk and Austin are steadfast in their beliefs. They both love to fight more than anything and stand tall as...
Can he do it here? And he easily stops the ref's count.
Not even a 2 count. Still holding strong here.
There's press.
The cover for the win.
Still in it with a quick kick out.
How on earth?
Uh-oh.
Nicely.
Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package. Punk powers out. Still going strong.
The referee did not even make it to a 1 count before he powered out. Unbelievable.
Relentless offense from Steve Austin.
Punk has no answer for Austin's pure aggression right here.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Oh, ran face first. Punk with the elbow.
Big hammer connects.
This is a moment you don't often see from CM Punk. The fight is leaving his body as Austin continues his assault.
Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Austin 316 putting a whooping on Punk.
Boom! Did you hear the impact?
Oh.
Crank in the head. Oh, we have that scouted. Austin doing what he can to halt the beatdown.
The Rattlesnake got played around with for too long. Now he wants to open a can.
And now he's back into the ring.
Setting up the table here. Who knows what he has planned? Austin is finally starting to realize this CM Punk kid can cost him. He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Being carried around now. Check your face after that one. Austin gets stymied.
Well-placed elbow fights that off. Reversals, reversals, and more reversals. Oh!
Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here. Perched up top.
All the way to the outside.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
And he tosses him back in now. Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. A reversal. He saw that coming.
Luther's press and now nailing his opponent with multiple punches.
Hit on CM Punk. And the count doesn't even begin.
Deep into the match and not even a 1 count. What stamina. I expect expected this match to be hellacious, but Punk and Austin are truly outdoing themselves.
Yeah, this is a level of intensity we do not often get to see.
Setting up that table, no doubt he has dangerous, painful intentions in mind here.
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Taking out the knee.
Oh, what an axe handle.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. GTS connects. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Just a mess of wood and flesh after that.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need one or two moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all of that aside, the Rattlesnake is veering into overconfidence with a comment like that. Could a legend like Austin...
Haymaker after haymaker.
Oh!
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
No end in sight to this exchange.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Boom! All this heavy artillery is real.
Now these two just pummeling the hell out of each other. Oh my, that'll rock you.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. A back gun to sleep.
Will that keep the Rattlesnake down? That was the best one I've ever seen. He just suffered the ultimate humiliation as a competitor.
Oh, he was almost finished.
Imagine how he would have felt losing to his own move.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. Cover. 2.
It's all over. CM Punk has beaten Steve Austin.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen.
Latino Heat!
Weighing in at 200 pounds.
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE colliding here tonight in Chicago. This might be the biggest match of the year.
You can tell there's a lot of respect between Punk and Eddie. Punk idolized Eddie as a teenager, and then the two crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. But even with that mutual respect, I expect the rules to be tested tonight.
Oh, we know Eddie will do that, and Punk has shown he'll adapt when necessary. But at the end of the night in Chicago, only one of them will stand tall.
Suplex! CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
What's he doing here, Corey? The colossal clutch. CM Punk on the verge of submitting. This is unreal.
I can't believe Punk slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold.
Russian leg sweep. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Russian leg sweep. CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2000.
From the top.
Ow!
Axe handle.
Double table connects. This Chicago crowd getting even more excited. CM Punk is showing what he's capable of against Eddie. Wobbling back up, totally checked out at the moment. And misses on the springboard.
Big elbow drop.
This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one. Right now, I really can't tell who's got the advantage.
Punk and Eddie are so technically matched. I really think this one's going to come down to opportunities. Not only who can create them, but ultimately who can capitalize the fastest when those opportunities arise.
Lift it up. What's next?
Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. For Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
Kick connects. And now he's taking a breather on the outside. Clearly, he's feeling a little overwhelmed at the moment. Trying for that scoop slam, but drop behind, and now reversed into an inverted DDT.
Boom! He is locked in, and he has his opponent dead to rights. Check out the springboard.
Connects off the springboard. Great wherewithal to dodge there.
And that one busted Eddie up good.
A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here.
Quick evasion from him there.
Lariat.
Climbing up the corner.
Perched up top. All the way to the outside.
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
Whip back into the ring.
Trying to find his bearings, but it looks like the end is near.
Check out the springboard.
Oh, like a projectile, right on target. Wants to finish this.
From the top, crossbody from the... top.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk is not taking his eyes off.
From way up.
And nobody home on that one.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Cover. Oh, come on.
See this one. How at this point? Kicked in the mid-set.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
From above.
Watch out.
Crossbody from the top.
Outside of W.
CM Punk down.
Wonder what he's thinking here. Dropping the elbow. And a reversal by Guerrero. Placed him in the corner here. Running knee in the corner. Oh, man. Boom! Punk scaling the turnbuckles. From the top.
Oh, and that mistake could change the complexion of this match.
Russian leg sweep. CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder... First up top.
Oh! Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Ducks out of harm's way.
Latino heat with a... Boom! Oh, what an axe handle.
Looking to take it to the air now.
Look at the high frog splash.
Spin kick to the midsection.
Arm drag.
Nasty one right to the chest. Making his way to the top here.
First up top. Misses big time.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Taking flight. Diving knee drop.
What's this? He's got...
First up top. Oh, the knee directly into the face. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
From the sky!
Oh, what a knee. You've got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over. Flying.
Devastating knee directly to the face.
A helter-skelter attitude here. Getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again. Momentum.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, GTS connects.
It's all Punks for the taking. Two men giving everything they have. Their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're...
Perched up top. Good Lord. Taking flight. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
And he slides him back to the mat. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? Loving blow. Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Look out. Crossbody from the top.
And he's looking for it again. Heading to the top. Punk's knee to the face.
Follows it up with a short arm clothesline. Eddie got out of the way. And a boot to the leg takes their opponent down. Now twisting them up like a pretzel. Pin attempt. He didn't even let the count hit one.
Oh, an uppercut right off the tooth. Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that could ruin your whole balance.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
A series of
Here we go. Using all their body weight.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda Vice.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle.
Punk with his opponent softened up here and could be going in for the kill. Punked him almost for a pedigree. Wow!
A plunge connects.
Going as big as you can possibly go with that one.
Punk did it here in Chicago.
Here is your winner.
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is pretty awesome. But I see another application that, to this point, has not been attempted. I want to see Slingshot tech show me what could have been, too. One of the questions I get more than anything else is some variant of, what do you think would have happened if you stayed with WWE in 2014? Now we have a perfectly viable tool to at least attempt an answer. Hopefully, Slingshot tech is up to the task. While I may not know too much about what the future could have held, I do know that Triple H himself, after having sent his corporate goons after me following the Royal Rumble that year, was sizing me up for a matchup at WrestleMania 30. And I do know that if that match actually happened, I would have absolutely humiliated him in front of the world.
This is thunderous.
CM Punk may be the voice of the voiceless, but the
CM Punk, Triple H, set for one-on-one action tonight. The championship main event implications on the other side of this match.
Triple H looking to dash CM Punk's WrestleMania main event dreams, stating that he's only doing what's best for business. Triple H has served as a proper roadblock for Punk this long. Can he continue to do that here tonight? Wants to finish this.
Sky high. leg sweep.
There's a lot to say about these men's thoughts about our business. Who is right or wrong could be a matter of opinion, but I'll admit, most of the WWE Universe certainly sides with CM Punk.
It's because they can relate to him, Wade. Look at Triple H's head. A guy that looks like CM Punk doesn't belong in the ring with someone that looks like the King of Kings.
But look at CM Punk's career. The accolades have shown Triple H to be wrong. CM Punk is WrestleMania main event caliber, and literally the only thing standing in the way of that reality is Triple H, the COO of the company.
You know, I hate to question Triple H's strategy. But he can't continue to underestimate Punk here like he has been. Punk's proven himself as someone who can overcome the odds when the pressure is at its highest.
And it doesn't get higher than Triple H at WrestleMania. But you're right, Triple H has to know he can't intimidate Punk like he can so many others. He has to know that now's not the time for the
face first. Set up. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Once this match was made official, CM Punk had no interest in fighting the COO of the WWE. He didn't want the guy in a suit and tie. He wanted the cerebral.
Perched up top.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron? And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Blast off.
Oh, a soul-crushing splash.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Knee to the face in retaliation.
The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people.
From the top, he gets into the ring.
Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation.
Looking for something, anything under the ring. Triple H getting dismantled here.
Yeah, Punk clearly hell-bent on putting the game out of commission.
Captured, driven into the knee.
The game showing just a small measure of his disdain towards CM Punk. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Crashing into the chair.
Talk about a hard landing. Flesh connecting painfully with hard steel. And the dents on the chair is proof.
Quick escape from danger there. Triple H dodges out in time. Triple H has set his sight. Serves him right for running his mouth. And averting damage there.
Going up to the top now. He fails to connect.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
From the top.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Triple H needs to dig deep like he's done so often before.
Oh, man. Oh.
CM Punk heading to the top.
Perched up top. Whoa, look out.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that. Uranagi by Punk. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Oh! The game getting picked apart here.
Punk is determined right now.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Oh, what a forceful clothesline.
Got him on that turnbuckle.
Punk lighting up his opponent. Going up to the top rope. What is he cooking up here?
The steps! You gotta be kidding me!
That's gotta do it. There's no bouncing back from that.
Shoulders down. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later that night, a full 11 years before I'd actually see that dream fulfilled. The worst part? I'd be entering battle at less than 100% against Randy Orton and Batista. Great. Batista had won the 2014 Royal Rumble, locking him into a match with WWE World Heavyweight Champion and my old pal, the Viper himself, Randy Orton. But my match with Triple H came with...
The following contest is a triple threat match.
The Apex Predator. The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
And introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista!
This isn't what Batista or Orton wanted. They were hoping this title match would be an Evolution reunion. Instead, CM Punk is playing spoiler in this triple threat.
And that's exactly...
We're going to end this. The schoolboy!
Oh, my gosh!
No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world.
Triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight title between Randy Orton, Batista, and the man who fought his way into this match earlier tonight, CM Punk.
Oh, God.
Looking to get airborne here. Boom! Boom! From the middle rope, fishing for something beneath the ring.
Grabbing a kendo stick, any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
CM Punk finds himself in a very tough spot here between Randy Orton and Batista. How can Punk keep his title dreams alive in this one?
Caution's the name of the game for Punk. He already wrestled one match tonight, so he's the soft target. He has to duck and dodge and only go on the offensive when it's as safe as possible.
Clearing the next guy.
Better get to see
The cover for the win. He's able to kick out before two.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
Clothesline to the back of the neck. And the champion doesn't want to be on the receiving end of that again. Counter. He knew just what to do. And Punk gets countered there.
driven into the ground with that bulldog. Oof.
Back elbow smash, nothing fancy.
And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it would be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It's funny, over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on with Triple H and CM Punk and Batista getting his step in his face. Look out! You gotta be kidding me!
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Handle. And you can tell Punk is still feeling the effects of his match against Triple H. What a reversal. What an axe handle. And a big question. Coming into tonight. Was we going to see the animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating force?
You don't win the...
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet me. Go to sleep. Championship on the line. This could be it. A little cockiness here from Punk.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
Opting for the kendo stick. He's not worried about getting too fancy here.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Oh, some real damage done to the shoulder. Oh, a rough landing right into the barricade.
Punk searching for something beneath the apron. returning back to the ring.
Grabbing hold of a kendo stick. This is getting better by the second.
He's headed out. The ringside area. He drops the leg. Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen. WWE, there's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason.
Oh, I don't know what they're looking for here.
And he doesn't even need... The swing that kendo stick that hard to inflict a ton of...
Bang! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Under the ropes and back into the... Take off through the air. It connects.
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those lovely little collector cups.
Polar opposite feelings at WWE headquarters when it comes to CM Punk. But if Punk can pull off the miracle tonight, he would become undeniable.
From the top. Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside. Oh, now he can be caught here. Bad spot for him.
Using every ounce of power behind that move.
Interesting place to lock in the submission.
No rope breaks to save you now.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Wow, what a great escape! He's headed up high. Caught the leg. Batista turns it around. CM Punk headed to the top rope. Perched up top.
Oh, man, he landed rough there. of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all in that ring.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Wow. Oh, what an axe handle.
He's climbing to the top. Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Back up top. Incoming.
He gets back into the ring. Attempting a high-risk move.
It could be all over here.
And a shoulder is lifted before one.
You cannot be serious. How? How on earth was that not even a 1 count at this point?
And just being tossed away there. Spinning. Randy might be defeated here. Strong kick out at 2 from the champion.
Call me impressed. I have no idea how he managed to kick out at this point. Oh! What an axe handle.
Beautiful. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
And this one is coming down to whose body can hang on the longest.
Hang on, bar. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Moving into the ring.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE, and if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to...
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep. Pivotal moment. We could have a new champ.
Makes it
Why stop the count now? He must be out of his mind. He practically had the match won.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Momentum is... He's going for the pin. Wards off the pin at 2.
This match has been incredible. And lucky for us, it still continues. This match was always going to be hard fought, but Punk, Batista, and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Some of the best ever, throwing down like only they can.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Lightning fast power slam by Orton.
Boom! Fired back with that elbow. Orton! A maneuver that the champion has put so many away with before. CM Punk looking on and able to skirt around that attack.
And he was ready for Orton.
He's done it! CM Punk with a major upset here against Orton and Batista.
And the
Closing out WrestleMania 30 by appearing in my first ever WrestleMania main event? It's a hell of a start to this alternative timeline. In a world as absolutely chaotic as WWE, calling future shots is nearly impossible. You could win Money in the Bank, you call your shot for a match down the line, and then get taken out by injury. Your best friend might turn on you right as you're about to claim tag team gold. The best laid plans, at least in WWE, often go astray. But in 2015, something swept through WWE that I know would have piqued my interest. After capturing the United States Championship from Rusev at WrestleMania 31, John Cena would hold the U.S. Open Challenge each week on Raw. Names like Sami Zayn, Big E, Rusev, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins all answered the call and gave it their best shot. With the history shared between myself and John, you're nuts if you think I wouldn't have accepted that challenge. I'd have waited a couple months, maybe with a slight hope that Cena would start to feel the fatigue that comes with weekly title defenses. But once summer hit, that's when I'd start getting ready. Like, say, July 27th, 2015, when the music for John Cena's opponent hits. What if that night? What if CM Punk walked through that curtain? Would I take another championship from a shell-shocked Cena? Or would my name join the rest of those who failed to take him down? It's up to you, really. Can John Cena turn back another challenge? Or will CM Punk be crowned the new United States champion? Create the moment that you want to last forever.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the WWE United.
Week after week, John Cena has stood in that ring and defended his U.S. title against anyone brave enough to end. You gotta be kidding me! CM Punk answering Cena's open challenge.
The roof has come. Cena defending the title against anyone.
A lot of interesting competitors have answered Cena's open challenge over the past few months. The Punk coming out here might be his biggest showdown yet.
There's no might about it, Cole. This is the biggest challenge yet. And this one certainly feels more personal. Punk has always resented Cena, and for a time he had Cena's number with multiple victories against the franchise.
I think Punk might be a bit jealous of what John's been able to accomplish since winning the title at WrestleMania. Punk's never held the US title, and you know he'd like to win it and become an even better champ than Cena.
Russian leg sweep.
I'm just going to ask this. Why has it taken CM Punk so long to answer the US Open Challenge? Is Punk intimidated by Cena nowadays? Remember, the last time these two stood face-to-face in the ring, Cena defeated Punk to earn a spot at WrestleMania.
Punk is not intimidated by any opponent. A part of me thinks Cena probably expected Punk to be one of his first challengers, and I don't know. I kind of felt like someone else was meant to answer the challenge, but Punk did it instead. Right here, right now, I truly believe John Cena is not ready for CM Punk.
Oof, running knee in the corner.
Gentlemen, it is always a treat to see CM Punk and John Cena face off in a championship match. The last two times that Punk challenged Cena for a title held by the franchise, they were two of the greatest matches in WWE history.
CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank 2011 and their rematch at SummerSlam were both classics and defined the careers of both.
Taking flight. You gotta be kidding me.
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize. And he tosses it back in now.
He's in a very bad spot, totally out of it. Check out the springboard. Big clothesline.
Cena now taking the brunt of the attack.
Yeah, you can just tell that Punk's outthinking Cena right now.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
2. He manages to kick out. What strength.
Champions never give up easily. Case in point right there.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
And following up with the pin.
2.
And new U.S. champion, CM Punk.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion,
Adding another classic encounter with John Cena is always the right call, and answering that U.S. Open challenge is something I know I would have done if I was around for it. I also know exactly what my plan would have been at the start of 2016. Now, as you may recall,
CM Punk, the best in the world, ready to prove that he truly is the best. Moments away from facing off against the phenomenal agent.
And it may have taken years.
And the time has come to finally answer the question of just who really is the best in the world. The phenomenal AJ Styles, the Second City Saint CM Punk, face-to-face in a WWE ring on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
Styles and Punk have traveled up and down the same roads, wrestled in the same high school gyms and armories, competed internationally, and honed their craft to the point where they can both be called the best. But tonight, all roads have led them to this one, where only one of these men can be called the wimp. Oh, that'll cave your chest in. I've been very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their careers. I've spent time against them outside the ring, and I can tell you that they both have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They're excited to be competing against one another for sure, but both men believe they should be in the main event of this show every year.
Given the immense in-ring talent, I can fully believe it, and I fully expect both men to earn a main event spot at some point in the future. But right, got their opponent hot, but powering out
Will create separation.
Locks up.
CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would have pegged him as a long shot to succeed in WWE. And once he arrived, he was never expected to be the main event competitor he is today.
You could say much the same about AJ Styles, Corey. Remember, the first time soaring
all the way to the outside. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Lift off! Good Lord! Taking flight!
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
Again to the sky. Oh, crash and burn.
Took things to the high-rent district, but the price ended up being way too steep.
Styles and Punk have obviously competed against each other outside. Watch out!
Whoa, look out! Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Back into the ring here.
He's
up high, through the air, and connects.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
Perched up top.
Oh no, went big and pays for it.
Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible.
Big night for AJ Styles making his WrestleMania debut. Punk has been here quite a few times. We've seen Punk fight fair at WrestleMania, but just as often we'll see him cut corners.
Indeed, in the
Face first. Setting up. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Face first. Setting up. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
Sleep. Is it enough to put Styles away?
And right away into the pin. 2 count. Wow, just barely making it out.
I don't know where AJ gets this from. He dug down deep to kick out.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM Punk.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Down with a GTS. Is it enough for Punk?
That might have done it. This could be it. And Punk gets the big win over Styles.
Here is your winner.
An honest dream match for any era, and you made it happen. That's the power of Showcase. I've said it repeatedly that it's impossible for me to predict a hypothetical scenario with
The only gold medalist in WWE history. The wrestling machine, Kurt Angle. At long last, Kurt Angle and CM Punk face off inside a WWE ring. And on the biggest stage here at WrestleMania, Kurt Angle is set to retire tonight, and CM Punk jumped at the chance to be the one to send him off into the sunset.
Look, I know Punk respects Angle, but this could also be a career-defining moment for Punk. Can the best in the world put the Olympic gold medalist on the shelf for good in a submission match?
We'll find out right here. CM Punk said he loves Kurt, but he'll not be sorry to put Kurt Angle down for good. And Wade, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct.
Look out! Crash landing.
Punk dodges out in time.
Oh, what an axe handle. High red district for CM Punk.
Stalking from above. Incoming.
Cross body from the top.
And he's looking for it again.
Blast.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Cross body. And tap. Trying on bar. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
It really feels like this match could come down to Punk strikes and smarts versus Angle's technique and experience. Who do you give the edge to?
My gut says Kurt Angle, the man who has seen and done it all. But if Punk gets lucky and lands one good shot, it
Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me.
really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. And he gets set back into the ring. stipulation for this match is
from the top.
Impact. Can Angle withstand much more of this?
Angle's having trouble dealing with the best in the world.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
CM Punk. Uh-oh. Oof. Retaliating with a strong elbow.
Coquina clutch. Coquina clutch is in. Time to go night-night.
All the pressure on the neck right now. Extremely difficult to get any sort of mobility to get out of the submission at all, really.
And if this hold is applied correctly, and I'm certain it...
Does he have the wherewithal to break the submission? Yes. Yes, he does. Face first.
Setting up.
It's locked in. The Koji clutch.
Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how much more of this he can take.
Yeah, something valiant effort being made by Angle, and the hold is broken. Able to...
Angle with a spectacular single leg into the ankle lock. This does not look good. Angle may have it.
And must submit. After all that punishment, he had no choice but tap out.
Here is your winner, and forever.
An honest dream match for any era, and you... An honest dream match for any era, and you...
At long last, Kurt Angle and CM Punk face off inside a WWE ring, and on the biggest stage here at WrestleMania. Face first, setting up. And wait a second, interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
From above!
Flying. Crossbody from the top.
It's CM Punk versus Kurt Angle in a submission match. Angle's final match at WrestleMania. His final match ever in WWE.
Sky high. Oh, the high risk pays off. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Any advice for CM Punk here? Taking out a gifted technician like Kurt Angle?
Look, Punk's no slouch when it comes to holds and technical abilities, but let's be clear. He's not on Angle's level. That means Punk really needs to avoid getting taken down to the mat. You don't want to be on your back trying to out-wrestle Kurt Angle.
And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from CM Punk to request this for the last match in the career of a submission specialist like Kurt Angle.
Come on, Corey. Nothing virtuous about that decision. All just part of Punk's mind games. Punk wants to play Angle's game and be able to say that he beat him at it.
No, it's a sign of sportsmanship. It's like an olive branch being extended. Punk's allowing this match to be like a home game of sorts for Kurt.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda Vice locked in.
The hold is locked in. He's in real pain.
I don't know how long he can really last here.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
And no matter how we got here, this is a match that people have been wanting to see. The Olympic gold medalist taking on the best in... And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back. Oh, GTS! Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? Oh, what an axe handle.
Hang on. might just end it all.
There is no mercy being shown, wrenching deep into this hold.
Looking for a crucial escape. Yes, breaking the hold. Saving himself for the time being.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee. Gone. 2. Sleep.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Sharpshooter.
Just within reach of the ropes and forcing the submission to end.
Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might eat.
But now with a quick double under and a urinal, he converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
He's in excruciating. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Goes into the corner.
Turns that in his favor.
Oof, running knee in the corner. Snapmare. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Nails the GTS.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he locks in a perfectly applied sharpshooter. Wrenching in the submission even tighter. We could see him tap at any moment now.
Yeah, he needs to figure out a way out of this hold. He needs to find some sort of respite. Tapping out.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer. Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
It all comes down to this. Hell in a Cell and WrestleMania. A demonic structure built with thousands of square feet of cold steel chain link. And tonight, it will be...
You can just feel how much tension is in the air here at WrestleMania. CM Punk facing possibly his biggest challenge to date.
There's really no telling what we're about to witness here with The Fiend. We've already seen a lot of diabolical mind games, and I'm sure those are far from over.
This match is going to change Punk forever. Whether he wins or loses, he'll never be the man he was before he entered the cell tonight.
Whoa, what an axe handle.
Just over a year ago, at WrestleMania 36, The Fiend competed in one of the most unorthodox, and they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. Caught that and reversed it.
Blow after blow, test of endurance at this point.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Boom. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Ooh. Rapidly teamed off on each other, adrenaline at peak levels.
Oh, one thunderous final blow.
The Fiend wards him off.
Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Brock.
Could be nap time. Solid grip on this hold. Not letting go anytime soon.
Agonizing to be in the submission. Needs to find an escape. Trying to get out of the submission, and does.
What an axe handle.
Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges of being a family leader. And with a match of this magnitude, I don't think Punk wants anyone at his side. Punk wants to prove he can overcome the Fiend without any help.
This might be one of the most psychological matches we'll ever witness in the history of WWE.
The Fiend started laying his groundwork earlier. I know Punk seems like he's unfazed, but deep down I think the seed of fear has started to sprout inside him. Punk has to do everything he can to fight through that fear if he wants to walk out of WrestleMania with the win tonight.
Boom! DDT!
Something that should not get lost is all of this chaos. Before he was the Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a... Oh, no! You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin.
You're not in my Punk! He turns it, and he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to count.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
And this has to be it.
There's two. Kicked out.
Somehow, some way, he's still in this one.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. Big man on CM Punk. Kick out right away by Punk. Still going.
What's it going to take to put this match away?
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. The Fiend got caught with all of it. Going for the pin. Is this over?
2 count. CM Punk beats the Fiend.
Here is your winner, Fiend.
An honor to know him, to have worked with him, and to get one more chance to share the ring with him. Rest in power forever, Bray Wyatt. It's been quite the experience as the focal point of WWE 2K26 Showcase. We've revisited great wins, received a second chance at painful losses, created dream matches that I thought would forever elude me, and even attempted to provide a glimpse at what WWE would have looked like had I stayed. It's been a true privilege. Before we put a bow on it all, I'd like to ask Slingshot Technology for one final match. A match that lives as large as my biggest dreams. The opportunity to team with the best tag team partner in the world, my wife, AJ Lee. Three-time Divas champion, had WWE wrapped around her finger from the moment.
And this should be one hell of a tag team match. The Brash, CM Punk, and AJ Lee taking, hoping to end it early. A kick out. This one's not over yet.
Not nearly enough to keep him down at this point.
Oh, what an axe handle.
You know what? I'm just going to say it. I believe CM Punk is jealous of The Miz.
Come on, Wade, jealous? Miz is a Grand Slam champion, sure, but Punk has accomplished even more in WWE.
We can compare resumes all day, Cole, but consider this. Everything Punk wanted to do, Miz did first. Miz joined the main roster first. Miz was the face of WWE first. Miz was doing the late-night talk show circuit first. Miz main evented WrestleMania first, and after tonight, Miz will have won their first intergender tag encounter.
CM Punk and AJ Lee, The Miz and Maurice, four Hall of Fame caliber superstars in WWE. Two power couples here as well. Tag team action officially underway. And since this is standard tag team rules, the men can fight the women and vice versa. How does that change up the strategy in this one? How does AJ's strategy when facing The Miz differ from her strategy facing Maurice? Or all the other combinations we could see in this tag match?
And a schoolboy catching their opponent by surprise.
He manages to make it barely a one count.
Early going still, was never going to get a count there.
Punk has said on multiple occasions that he doesn't respect The Miz or how he got his start in WWE. I'm sure AJ Lee feels the same about Maurice.
Punk and Lee got into WWE the traditional way, by competing on the independent circuit for years and paying their dues, while Miz and Maurice took the reality route via Tough Enough and Diva Search, respectively.
Well, as a man who put in years of training, but also won the first season of NXT, the truth of the matter is that a real WWE superstar will take any opportunity given to them to get their foot in the door. There's no shame whatsoever in how Miz and Maurice got here, and their success since is proof that it's not.
From the top, double axe handle connects. What an axe handle. Maurice is mostly known today for her reality TV work, but it's easy. From the top, body on body. Wow. Maurice's hopes are waning.
Yeah, the It Couple's spotlight's really being dimmed right now. Punk and...
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now...
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. Huge kick connects.
Oh, man! Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, down with a GTS. And unfortunately for the It couple, CM Punk and AJ Lee are completely in the driver's seat now. Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
AJ Lee recently making her WWE return after a decade away. She spent that time becoming a best-selling author, a TV and movie producer, and getting herself back in the proper mental state to compete.
To the sky. Oh, coming down from way up top.
Mitigating the damage is always key in a tag match.
And CM Punk is in control.
And CM Punk and AJ Lee are making the A-listers look like a couple of D-listers right about now.
Tag made. Double team coming. Up to the top rope. Way up high. Elbow drop.
Dim the spotlight, roll the credits. Miz and Maurice are about to exit stage left.
Oh. Don't get me wrong, AJ Lee is her own woman. She's going for the cover.
There it is. Punk and AJ get the win.
Here are your winners, AJ Lee and CM Punk.
Truly fantastic. Facing a litany of all-time WWE greats, crossing through time and space itself, testing out new technology, we've experienced a showcase like no other and had a huge part in how it all ended up. How does it feel? What are you even talking into? I'm not holding a microphone, man. You gamers are weird, you know that? The classics never get old. Seriously, though, you should be proud of what you've accomplished here. Showcase built its name on ideals of honor and legacy and tradition and greatness, and I think I did them all justice here today. When we honor the past, when we keep the names of legends alive long after they're gone, we show respect to them for their own journeys. And here in the WWE 2K26 Showcase, I know we did things a little differently. Hell, there's some people out there that choose to do a full gauntlet instead of taking it one step at a time. Insanity, but that's the point. We only get one go. And if you don't do it as authentically as possible, if you don't do it your way, then why even bother? I built my entire career on that approach. Some love it, some don't, but you can't win them all. And if you try, you will drive yourself crazy. So always do what's in your heart. Always. Thank you for letting me do the whole 2K Showcase a little differently. Thank you for always having my back. And thank you for showing that a true underground kid can one day be the most mainstream success, as long as they stay true to themselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dog waiting for me.